Testing, testing. Oh no, that's all. Testing, testing. There we go, much clearer. Alright. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome back to another stream of Fake Grand Order. Yesterday we had internet issues, so we couldn't continue. So I'm just going to go to wherever the hell the archive is, read off the scene that we did complete, and then continue to what we were doing, because I had only just started that scene, and I pulled out of it when I was able to reconnect. So, without any further ado, I guess, let's just hop back into it. Ah, okay, it's gonna crash again. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, that's great. Thanks. I like you didn't already crash when I tried this before. Yeah. Well, it gives me a moment to do this. Da, 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 da. Hi, welcome Ronan. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, we're doing more FGO whenever it decides to finally cooperate. All right, now, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Um, um, like this. Let's see. Let's see. Master went to the village or to accompany Mr. Carter. That's right. Okay, no, I've been here. Skip. Then skip this one. Skip. Skip. Wish this was broken down into better chapters before coming in here, but whatever. Not much I can do. Ah, okay. Next day. That's when they were talking about the ghouls. Ah, here we were. This is where we left off. Before, just having to redo all these scenes here. He killed my grandfather. Even my father, Noah. I'll get him for this. I swear it. I never thought Mr. Carter would end up helping Hopkins. I can't believe they've been around him hanging. It's not right. Everything's all wrong. The way things are going, it's only a matter of time for the noose to end up around our necks. Right there, right, Doc? You telling us you couldn't do anything to stop it? No, I couldn't. Stop it, Robin. They started using the gallows the moment I finished rebuilding them. It was clearly a threat. He warned us to stay out of his way. Damn you, Hopkins. Are we just going to take this lying down, Master? Truly okay with that? No, I'm absolutely not okay with this. Still, so long as people are giving a trial according to the law, however imperfectly, justice is being served. Whatever strangeness is happening here in Salem, they're still humans, still flesh and blood. They have faith in their traditions and love for their families. Even if their joy and suffering should disappear tomorrow like so much do. I still want to support them. They do otherwise. To do who otherwise would be to go against everything we servants stand for. For Midnight Town Graveyard. Same time, Carter's house. Fog's ruling in the sea tonight. This not only fog. An evil aura growing. What is this? Another evil aura? You don't mean... Sensei, Nessa. Senpai is asking for you. It's another attack. Well, ghouls, come the hell on. Can we not have a friggin' break? Not for 1 minute? When did this village become an all-hours ghoul hangout? I guess they must have liked the shows we've been putting on every day. Can you please talk about this later? This is serious. Ghouls are appearing all around the village. Seem to be more aggressive than last time. I just figured that out. It's all thanks to Cersei's expanded surveillance network. I may no longer be able to fight alongside you. I can still help you out from behind the scenes, Master. Hang on, the hell's going on here anyways? Didn't those ghouls become from the hill? No, tonight they appear to become from the town graveyard. Oh, awesome. That leaves us far more graves to contend with. Oh, there are the private ones too. Let's split up and handle them individually. Understood. I'll tell the villagers to stay inside, keep their doors locked. Good thing there's Hi, welcome to the stream. Also, hi, welcome. Yes, you have enough for the Ara. Everyone, please try to stay out of sight as much as possible. That will be difficult. Alright, alright. Let me get some warm-ups on it. Hola. I hope that was good. I think it's my first time here. I kind of look at the fish. Ah, I'm not a... Well, I have fish on me. But I am not one. Don't let what other people say about me misconstrue it. I am not a fish. But I do have fishies. Yeah, I got them all over my kimono here. Don't you have fish in your eyes? Yes, yes I do. I have a permanent buffering symbol. Anyways, back to the show. Am I too big? Yeah, I'm too big. How's that? Okay, I'm gonna do the sides again. I'm glad you think it's pretty. This ain't your everyday kind of miasma. No wonder we've got the living dead on our hands now. What's going on here? Wasn't that Albasalm alchemist supposed to be behind all this? It certainly seems that he was involved, but it'll be difficult to ask him now that he's dead. No, wait, they can talk, can't they? This is just great. I hate everything about this. And then that's where we last left off. Before we had internet connections in the cutscene I'm about to go through. Cersei, another one's headed your way. Nice hustle out there, Matt. Think you can keep baiting them over here? Vantage points like this are great for using my spells without worrying about hurting anyone else. Okay, I'm ready for the next round. Come and get it, ghoulies! I got a great big banquet all lined up for you to enjoy. Come forth, my beast of envy. Come forth from the dim depths of my watery hole. This is where my internet cut out yesterday. Bag your many fangs and feast upon the 6 calamities. Yeah, I had to cancel the rest of yesterday's stream because it just was not having it. Took quite some time for it to come back. Alright, now we can show off Circe's noble phantasm. Was that a holy grail? Everyone just looks at her. What the fuck, Circe? I didn't see anywhere in the rules where I couldn't have one. Boom, boom, boom. Tis a ruinous dream I cannot bear to see. They're worthy about things of tomorrow. Roadless Camelot. He's got elevator shoes. What's so wow? Oh yeah. Stand back, master. It's okay. Resound, universe ring. Let no evil stand. Wait, Neza, is that Oblisol? Ablisum? What? No, even old man Wetley, the one who was buried at the hill, turned into a ghoul. That makes no sense. Being the one controlling the ghouls? Why are we assuming that? Just warning, it will happen again. It's fine, it's fine. I can't spell worth a damn either. Master Neza! Be careful not to finish him off. We need to talk to him about what's really happening here. Very well. Understood. Alright. Go boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Let's give you this. And do this. This seems unnecessarily violent. It's okay, Neza. We only hurt them a little bit. I don't know if others will see it that way. Eh. Boom, boom, boom. Burnout! This one's a bit more durable. Well, let's stomp it into the dirt. Be gone. Oh sweet, all master missions are done. Hell yeah. Oh, great. Out. Like this place all mine? You're lucky. And this is finished. Mr. Carter, what are you? Carter, get back, it's not safe. There's no place for alchemists to move from this world at all. Not even hell itself. Now, return to the void from which you came. Mr. Cart! Lavia. My granddaughter. Well shit, now I feel bad. Damn, Carter, you killed him twice in one day. Hey, in my fairest defense, I didn't directly kill him the first time. That was more of Hopkins' sensing. I was just helping carry out the rounding up. Nah. You're not going to let this go, are you?
今年もいよいよ夏が始まりました。何やらスリリングな冒険の予感。ダヴィンチちゃんの素敵な工房にようこそ。今日は何がお望み？敵を攻撃した時やスキル
Before dawn, Carter's house. I don't know, it's looking like dawn to me. Oh, good morning, Senpai. What are you doing up this early? You mash? I could ask you to sing. Same with you, Senpai. It's not even daybreak yet. Then why did you use this lighting for the house? As they're staying out of sight and keeping watch from the roof. This is the only place they can use their spirit forms after all. Looks like today will be the best weather we've seen in a while, even if the wind is still very strong. How come you weren't in the room? I was resting in Abby's room. Nessa and I both talked to her a bit last night. She was curled up in her bed, crying. She's been trying to put on a brave face, but she's suffering quite a lot. She feels terrible about what happened to Tituba and to Lavania's family. And then there's Mr. Carter, right? Yes, exactly. Said her uncle may be strict, but he was never the kind of person who would do something so cruel. I guess I haven't been of much help to you after all, Senpai. Of course you have, Mash. Don't be silly. Thank you, Senpai. Okay, I'm going to get ready. Master, time for breakfast. Robin will keep watch now. Thanks, Nezma. Still a little early for breakfast, but I think I can make something quick and... Oh, wait. What is it? I just remembered that I checked the pantry earlier. We're almost out of food. Of course, we need to make sure Mr. Carter and Abby have enough to eat. But we also need to think about ourselves. Porridge again! So that's what happened last night. Thanks for investigating so quickly, Matahari. Of course, unfortunately, there did end up being some casualties. Some villagers put up a valiant fight and managed to defend themselves. But by the end of the night, 4 were dead. To make things worse, they can't even be buried yet, since this happened at the town graveyard. Then where are the bodies being kept now? At the reference house. I happened to be there while they were discussing it, so I suggested that, and the Reverend asked me to help. They're now safely in the basement, which is locked and as secure as we can make it. Some of the bereaved were very upset about the idea, though, so it took a lot of work to convince them. Thanks again, Matahari. So, we are not strong enough. Even though they enjoyed our play. It's sad, but it's also infuriating, isn't it? These are just regular people trying to live their lives in peace. It's kind of ironic that the preparations they made to fight in wars or against Native Americans ended up being useful to them now. Oh, there you are, Tiramisu. I'm afraid I got some seriously bad news. Where's Mash? I don't see her anywhere. Said she'd be right back. Said we were out of food, so we went shopping with Abigail. Damn this incarnation, forcing us to eat to keep up our strength. Yeah, it's adversely affecting our magical energy turnaround rate, too. To make matters worse, even the general store was running low on stock, so it can't be easy for Mash to buy what we need. Worst case scenario, we have to deal directly with the farmers. Wait, where's Mr. Carter? You mean he's not here? Come think of it, I don't see Robin anywhere either. I see. Oh, this is bad. So bad. Is there another problem? We can communicate with Chaldea again. What? Goofy music started. And this is bad because I thought Master was the only one who could set it up, let alone turn it on. Hey, don't look at me. I'm as shocked as any of you. I just imagine Medea's muted and Cersei just was getting yelled at, so she muted her. Oh yeah, she's mad, real mad, super mad even. I believe enraged is the right word. Funkatoons. Why can't we hear what she said? You can see why I was hoping Mash could calm her down a bit. Good idea. Still, you did this to you. Exactly. You made your bed. Now you gotta lie in it. Anyways, if the real Medea is responding to us from Chaldea, they must have an idea what's going on. I have no idea what she's yelling about. You know, I wonder why our communication suddenly came back online like this. Oh, that? Yee. Unfortunately, it had nothing to do with the work Mash and I have been doing, trying to get it tuned up. And it doesn't look like Chaldea did anything to override the interference either. It's weird. As far as I can tell, looks like something either changed here or here and with Chaldea at the same time activated the magical summoning circle. So then, it's not like the Demon God Pillar or something else is hacking us? Hacking? You really think anything could hack my workshop? Medea seems to be losing patience. It's a shame that we're not all here right now, but we can't wait any longer. Can we communicate with them, Master? Is this okay, Da Vinci? Serene visuals, but not audio. Got it. Thanks to the bare bones update. I'm glad you're all okay. We have a good idea what's going on there now. Between Titua's fate and Hopkins' arrival, things are clearly going very differently from real history. We don't have much time to trade info since our connection is unstable, so let's do that while we can. First of all, is that Cersei? In the flesh. I see. Then guess we avoided the worst case scenario. I'm glad to hear that we got a little good news in all this. At least we know what one of the major threats we're facing is, so we can take measures against it. Do tell. Wise and insightful Cersei, allow me to thank you on behalf of all Chaldea. Why, thank you. I'm glad to see Chaldea's acting commander so polite and understanding. Did you figure out why Cersei was summoned? After investigating things on our end, it's clear the near-future observation that Shiva had a hand in Cersei's accidental summoning. What's more, it's been acting strangely again since right before our comms were re-established. Well, bluntly, it's gone berserk. We've been doing everything we can to keep the system running, but it could shut down at any time. Worst case, it could even damage the system or cause problems during your shift back. So we still have a lot of questions, but I think we better end the call after this next bit of info. Are you doing alright, Tiramisu? Yep. This is the most crucial thing I have to tell you. I'm going to have a broad stroke for you. I wish I could have told Mash directly, but oh well. These analysis results pertain to the forced incarnations you told us about earlier. When you infiltrated Salem, your memories were falsified. To be more exact, your entire cognitive process was jumbled up. We believe you are now unable to connect your knowledge, i.e. your memories of past events, to the information you are currently receiving. You turn to different people? That's taking it a bit far. More like you're all on a really bad trip. Still. I'm impressed this Da Vinci lady managed to figure this all out. Well, from what little she has to work with. This does back up what Cersei warned us about. This is terrible. We never figured out the truth as we are. Or we'll never forget the truth as we are. This is demonstrating below to our mission. We're practically dancing in the demon god Pillar's palm right now. You know, if they actually had hands. Is there nothing we can do? Good point. Is there any way to counteract it? This condition includes visual and auditory hallucinations. It's less like magecraft and more like, well, going mad. I had Matahari memorize our historical files in Salem before you went there, and Masher already knew it. This file included a list of all known residents in late 17th century Salem identified prior to this incident. Comparing that list against the people there now should have told you who didn't belong there, but it sounds like you haven't been able to determine that. Which means that even Mash, who no longer is a demi-servant thanks to her Galahad spirit order being dormant, was unable to escape this effect. The body's equally poorly to you too. Or that bodes equally poorly for you too, Tiramisu. You're in seriously precarious state. That said, not even a demon god pillar can alter someone completely without a contract. Understood. This will not stand. One thing I can say is that there's probably some truth that can only be seen from within the madness. Something that's making it hard for us to observe Salem from the outside. No, we cannot abandon our sanity. So why is Cersei the least affected? We still don't know, unfortunately. And there's no way the runaway demon god Pillar wouldn't predict that Cadea would try to stop it. And there's no reason Cersei would be any exception, according to Medea here. I actually have a different opinion myself, but at this point I'm just speculating. At any rate, as long as you have a temporary contract with her in place. Sorry, the engineers are having a fit. Looks like our equipment is at its limit. I'm afraid we have to go. Next time, I'll be ready to exchange information in a considerably more efficient manner. I pray to all of your respective gods that you complete the mission and come back safely, alright? That's Cersei. Do you intend to return to Chaldea, Medea? Oh hell no, she must still be living in dreamland if she thinks I'm going back there. She was a lot smarter back when she was still a virgin. Rude? She said absolutely, Medea. Hey, what? I'm glad we're able to tell them we're okay, but this doesn't do much to help us. Also, Cersei, what the fuck? I know you're a bitch, but goddamn. I feel much better now. Phew, that is very important. By the way, has anyone seen MASH? Good question. She has been out shopping for quite a long time. Should have been back by now. I do not sense evil aura. But I am hungry. Can no longer move. Oh, you're stepping out then, Master? If you're going to go meet Mash, I'll come with you. I can't wait to tell her about this call. What the fuck is that name? How do you pronounce that? Margretha? Margretha. That's... Why aren't we using this name? I mean, I guess this might be her actual name, maybe? That's weird. I've literally never heard her call that before. Even from my own interactions. No trouble at all, Tiramisu. I'll go too. I see now just how strange this village really is. I doubt the ghoul will show up at the night or only danger that could concern us. It is a nice day for once. I'm tired of staying inside. I think I'll take this chance to go out and you stay here, Cersei. Huh? You know you're talking to the Queen Witch here, right? Hunger, famish, need meat. Are those wings? Do they taste like chicken? But hey, quit looking at me like that! Hey! There seems to be something going on at the general store. I see Abigail there, but where's Mash? Oh great, it's that old woman again. Maybe I shouldn't have come along after all. She and I really don't get along. She the one you were talking about? Yes, as a matter of fact.
Don't you understand, everyone? Have your eyes grown so clouded you can't see what's right in front of you? You've been so enamored with the absurd plays that we have neglected our prayers. And now look at the tragedy that's befallen us.
Yeah, you said it. Maybe this is God's punishment for our sins.
This is our village. Why don't we give these outsiders, these heathens, free reign here?
No. Who everyone called yourselves. That goes for you too, Rebecca. Settle down before you hurt yourself. I'm truly sorry you lost your sister Mary to those monsters. I know a lot's happened with these performers too. But both the Reverend and the acclaimed judge from Boston has given them their blessing. And you've never been into one of their plays yourself, so you don't know what a good job they're doing.
Yeah. Tell me, guys.
That is an unfortunate name in this series.
And everyone else, for that matter. Have you already forgotten what we've been through? We no longer even telling our children? Whether it was during the long harsh winters or the blood-red night when those savages attacked, we've always banded together against the difficulties that threatened us. We're turned away from God again, or if we turn away from God again this time, he'll surely turn his back on us in turn.
Yes, you're absolutely right. You're saying we shouldn't just do what we've always done, no? I'd feel better if we could do that too, but things are worse here now than they've ever been. The children are running off into the forest and dancing as if they've gone mad, refusing to listen to a word we say. Horrid monsters are forcing their way into our homes and eating everything in sight. I had a pie they ate. They didn't assault any of us, they just ate my meat pie, and I'm very upset about it. I was shutting ourselves inside and praying, going to help with dreadful things happening all around.
My hearing may not be what it once was, but I'd say to you, God will always hear our prayers.
I'm the monster who eats pies.
By the seventh sunset since this all began, Salem will be unified in peace.
Seventh sunset? I'll settle for our bodies still being in one piece by the seventh sunrise.
I don't even get to say goodbye to my family. Reverend or not, he's too young to be of any use.
Aren't you the Reverend, just in a different outfit?
Shut up. We need to drive these outsiders away. Make Salem what it once was.
You're wrong. You're all mistaken. You're all claiming that God wants the same thing you do, but you don't really know what he wants.
What's wrong, Abby?
Oh, Sanson, Ringmaster, Tiramisu. I'm looking for Lavania. Not that I expect to find her here. It looks like nobody's seen her since we went out our separate way last night.
Didn't you come here to go shopping with Mash?
Yes, and we did. We ended up buying quite a lot, so I asked the shop owner if he didn't mind carrying it to our homes for us. I'm just here waiting for him.
Where is Mash?
Mash, she's with Uncle. I thought you already knew that.
Mr. Carter, then. Do you know where they're going, Abigail?
They went off towards the village outskirts.
Oh?
It was you who enticed the resident into going along with this, wasn't it? What are you searching for now? Trying to find other men to sink your claws into?
You again. Think you can go? You could let go of my arm, please, before you lose it. As for the Reverend, as I recall, you were far more enthusiastic than he was when you barged in on me backstage.
What?
Oh, guy's just a pervert who's salty.
I'm sorry, but I can't accept your request. Believe it or not, I love all men of Salem equally.
Shut up! You're the one who...
I better do something. Shh, try not to make any noise, Master. Yeah, I don't know how much you know about Fate, but usually, and they've been weakened right now because of the plot, but usually a single servant is able to take out on, or well, a single servant is worth an army of 1,000 men. So yeah, one bitch ass pervert isn't gonna really stand up to her. Granted, they're weakened right now, but I'm sure she can still take him. Can you come with me for a minute? It's urgent. Robin? Sorry, screwed up big time. Really big. I lost sight of MASH. What? Yikes, yeah. Look like things are getting kind of heated, huh? It's okay. Go on ahead, Master. I'll handle things here. Okay, thanks, Sanson. Nothing's been nagging me at me all morning. So I secretly went after MASH and happy to keep an eye on them. They had finished their shopping and were just passing by the town hall when Carter showed up. Said he was going to go to Boston and fetch a judge or reinforcements if that didn't work. Said there was a perfect chance to do it since the weather was nice. And MASH said she'd go with them, part of the way. I think she was hoping to find the way out of the village. There is no way out of Salem. There's a big demon dome around it from the outside. Exactly, no way in, no way out. The only person who showed up here besides us is Hopkins. He came from the wharf. Right now it's impossible to leave this village. We triple-checked that the first day we were here. But Carter didn't seem concerned about that at all. No surprise, MASH was curious. I'm curious too, so I figured I'd keep an eye on him but not interfere. That was my screw-up. Next, Carter rented a horse at the stable, headed for the village outskirts. And that's where I lost sight of them. MASH! MASH and Carter both vanished. Of course I searched everywhere I could, but... You couldn't find them? We are in a bounded field, so this doesn't really surprise me. Sorry, it's all my fault. Treated MASH like she was still a demi-servant without thinking about it. Even if she can protect herself, she's still just a regular human. Like, I'd been careful. Force just gets thicker the more we keep going. This is as far as we can go. It's basically a bounded field. We know it's a bounded field. Not basically, it is. Try and get through and you just end up lost. After you wander a bit, you'll be right back in the village. They managed to make it out. If so, one of Chaldea's agents from around the mist could spot him. Of course, that doesn't do us much good since we still can't contact. Huh? What is it? What, you got in touch with Chaldea? That's great. Awesome, even. Still, that would have been right around the time I lost sight of them, so they did manage to escape. You'd think Chaldea agents watching the bounded field perimeter would have reported something had changed. So why didn't they? Oh right, I almost forgot. The other thing. Over here, Master. Never seen so many crows in one place. Yeah, but they were too cheap to animate the crows on here. Shoot, get out of here. It's in this hollow, Master. What happened? This is what I wanted to show you. It ain't pretty. You've fought enough battles by now that I figured you'd seen worse. Just be ready. Are these corpses? Parts of them, anyways. These people have been dead for a long time. Tell how much they've worn away. Looks to me like there were two of them, a man and a woman. Ooh, they don't look like villagers. The bodies are at least a few years old. This hole was dug up real recently, based on the teeth marks and messes around the area. Guessing the ghouls did that. What is it, Master? One of them has a pendant of a cross. Token of the deceased, huh? Looks expensive. It's also rusted charcoal black. If this were a real grave, I'd have to just leave him alone. It's too shallow for a proper grave. Now we don't even know who these people were, no tombstone. May as well hold on to that for a while. Always put it back later if we figure something out. Good point. Can you tell how they died? How they died? Not much of a detective. Not like the armchair guy or the necromancer, but I'll give it a shot. They're in pretty bad shape, even for having been there as long as they have. With ghouls and crows picking away at them, but look. You can make out a gunshot wound on the woman's body. We can go ahead and rule out natural causes. Either someone killed her or she took her own life. The man's neck was broken a long time ago before the crows and ghouls got to him, which means he was hanged. Looks like it. Then there's this weird rock formation. Looks like they used to arrange it in a perfect hexagon. Taking a wild guess here, I think it might have been an altar. Huh? What the hell? Looks like it was broken apart on purpose, but why? Wait, hang on. There's someone else here too. Maybe we should ask Cersei to take a look at this. Cersei, huh? Yeah, she could probably learn something from all this. Maybe shady, but not much we can really do about that. I don't think she even means to be. But given how ravaged these bodies are, I don't think even the Queen Witch herself can tell much about them. Given their location, I bet this has something to do with the bounded field around the village. Because like I said, they certainly didn't die of natural causes. Master, I'm gonna keep looking for Mash. I'll take you back to town first. You can fill in everyone else on what's... No, let's go back together. Good point. Wasn't thinking. God, I'm not my usual self. I'm not careful, I could end up dead. Okay, Master. I'll stop going off on my own from now on. Sorry again about this.
Mash and Carter gone. Ran off together in the woods, huh? I didn't think Mash would be into those scholarly types. Understood. Shall search for them at once. Hold it, Neza. Hey, I said wait. Slow down. You'll set the floor on fire with those fire skates. Rocket booster things. Let's go. Stupid Taoist puppet. Can you try to get a grip here? Grip 2. Tiramisu, your anxiety is getting Naza all worked up. Sorry. Anyways, while I do wonder where Mash could be, it's not whether she's safe. We have other matters to discuss right now. Good job making it back, Tiramisu. Got something to tell you. Naza found out we've got lookouts watching this house now. Lookouts who weren't there until yesterday. No, not familiars, humans. Not just Hopkins men. Regular Salem people, too. This whole thing with Mash has got to be a trap. They're trying to throw us off, so that we'll go look for her without watching our backs. We'll fall into a number of other traps they may have set. New Salem was a trap from the beginning. You sure about that? What's so funny? If they're trying to draw a noose around a Chaldea mage's neck, they're going about it in an awfully roundabout way. There's plenty of smarter ways to go about killing people. Anyways, that's not what's important right now. I imagine you sense this by now, too, Tiramisu. Hopkins' words are powerful and poisonous. You know how throwing a pebble into a still pond can make slightly big ripple, or surprisingly big ripples? That's the kind of power at work here in Salem as we speak. Hopkins actually be a mage? Don't be absurd, there's no way. That'd be way too obvious. Still, when all's said and done, I'm afraid I don't have any answers yet either. Sorry. It sucks, I know. Those of us who have already mastered magecraft can usually get a good idea what's behind spells and fortune-telling we've never seen before. Exactly, the way of the Buddha. extends to all things, no different here. And yet, here we are. It may look like a ritual we're totally familiar with, but it just feels off. It's fragile, sharp, dangerous like sulfur crystal. It changes shape for each person, as if to ensnare them, like touching someone's mind.
Did you get that, Neza?
Attain enlightenment, reach the root, master reason if there is another fundamentally different path. One must lose the lotus of one's mind and obtain darkness manifest. Guess this is it for our temporary contract, huh?
Master, we have a serious problem.
Miss Ringmaster, Matahari's...
With God as our witness, this court is now in session. Fuck you, Hopkins. That's my opening statement. The fate in Matahari. Matahari, actress and performer. That is obviously just a stage name. What is your real name? What your parents gave you?
Margaretha Gertrude Zella. It's very common. I'd hate for anyone with the same name. I'm here to feel like they've been attacked too, so please just call me Matahari.
The plaintiff in this case against Matahari is Bill Osborne. That's me. Osborne. You claim that Matahari is a witch, is that correct? Yeah, she wouldn't have sex with me, so... Yeah, of course she's a witch. Oh god damn it, not one of these. That's right, she's a witch. A succubus sent by the devil himself. In today's court, we'll examine the evidence and uncover the truth of these allegations. Alright, I'd like to put the first piece of evidence in forth. A succubus is not a witch. Those are two completely different things. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Yes, I most certainly do. Begin with that woman.
Miss Ringmaster, please cheer up.
Thanks, Abby.
She must have decided to go to Boston with Uncle. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll come back safely. Besides, there's no way Matahari could be a bad person.
Yeah, well, a lot of people died these witch trials that weren't bad people.
Mr. Osborne always makes a big deal out of everything. Everyone here knows that. I'm sure the judge will just scold him for making all this up. You look pale. You're scared, aren't you? It's okay, you're not alone. Here, hold my hand.
You're so strong. Not a court, it's a church. I think this is technically supposed to be the town hall. Maybe it's just a multi-purpose building. Because, you know, rural bullshit. Looked like a church from the outside. I don't know if that's been the same building we've been going into. It might be, but I don't know. Every time we've been inside this background, they were just calling it the town hall, and it's where we've been putting on the plays. Who knows? I don't. They reuse backgrounds a lot anyways.
No, I'm not. I'm just doing my best to put on a brave face. Uncle gonna need to help however I can. Matahari's one of my dear friends, right?
13-in-1 shampoo. Kilometer building. Or shampoo and building.
I can tell you both respect each other. I'm a little jealous, really. That's why you have to believe in each other and stick together when times are tough. Miss Tiramisu, remember you're the leader of this troop. You're like young King David. Please do not compare me to that womanizer. When Goliath ridiculed David and cursed him in the evil demon dragon's name, David slew Goliath magnificently. He was just a humble shepherd, but he didn't even have a sword and spear. All because his friends and David himself believed that God would strike the behemoth down. Alright, let me get a rock real quick. Chucks a big ass rock at Hopkins. His sling was loaded with miracles and blessing. Is that a joke, Miss Ringmaster? I don't quite get it. You're looking a lot less pale now. Are you feeling better? Oh, you dropped something. Wait, what is this? Then I found the forest. This was Father's. Why do you have it, Miss Ringmaster? Found it at the edge of the forest. This means this was the Williams grave. Abby, this is yours. No, I don't want it. I can't accept it. It must have come from outside Salem. Abby. Please, just hold on and do it. Mata Hari is a dignified woman. She would never do something to warrant such vicious slander. Side son, you're not presently giving testimony. Tiramisu, as Mata Hari's employee and the leader of your company, I call upon you to the status of his witness. Rise. I'll put an end to this farce. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. I just go about explaining the whole concept of servants, the Akasha, the fake timeline. No, please, stop! What do you mean there's a supercomputer on the moon? Why is King Arthur a girl? Yes, it's called the Moon Cell. I don't get anything but you funny. Thank you. No, with eyes in the sun. I'm not the queen of a southern kingdom. Hell, I don't have any dignity at all. I think I was born to be an actor. The sun doesn't cast a shadow, especially not one that others step on. It exists only to illuminate you, to grant your every wish. Ugh, Norman, my son. Why did this happen? Margaretha, you may as well poison him yourself. Why didn't you keep a closer eye on that battle? That's not fair. Don't make this my fault. That prescription wouldn't have even been here if you hadn't brought it while you were out womanizing. Shut up! Shut up! If hitting me makes you feel better, then go ahead. Curse you! Lucia fails to wake up too. I'll see to it that you pay dearly for this, Margrethe.
Never mind that. Please, just pray. Pray for Jonah Lucia, my little son. Please, please smile again, just once. That was the first time in my life I despised someone enough to kill them. To kill someone I once loved because I once loved him. Foolishly. That's right, in my heart I had already killed him countless times.
I don't know if this is our best defense.
私の力が必要ならば全力で応答します。運命をかけた戦いであれば。ファラオの意向をここに特別に許可します。
My money is still on just trying to explain the entire Fate timeline to Hopkins and watch his brain explode.
恐怖の心アンツーネブタジュゼル。そこです。よし。それが良いでしょう。下がっているように。もしもし。輝き。ええ、許します。それが良いでしょう。よし。天発。ザザーン。
What was with that sound effect?
ありえざる要請が良いでしょう。
Did he have a bugle?
違法の国、時の終わり。なれど剣は彼の手。霊言なる勝利を刻め。ラウンドオブアーマロ。もしもし。
私と歌をもう一愛しい君に私は
早炊きですよ、カルウェナ。下がっているように。そこです。
Dude, if you keep doing that, I'm not going to be able to take anything you do seriously.
特別に。屍の鏡、暗黒の剣、飛び出た恐怖の心、アンツーネブタジュゼル。輝きのやっ
まどろみに私は歌う。そうだな。よし。
圧倒します。そこです。ありえざる要請の許します。
He has a lot of HP. So we just kept beating him up. That's my story. Constant and vicious violence.
最果て 邪魔しまう罪の都最後の竜は我が胸に集え円卓の守護者たちラウンド・オブ・アーバロン天罰
私と歌をもう一度愛しい君へ私は
早書きですカルウェナ
そう
それが良いでしょうもしもし天罰アヌビスそれが良いでわかります
Sorry, I'm very sleepy. I'm gonna keep the stream up, but I won't type in chat. It was lovely meeting you. Have fun, fish tank. Alright, I'm glad you could stop by. I hope you get some very pleasant sleep.
もしもしザザーンたくさん出ませ
Nighty night.
窓の次私は
ゲーはダメですよホルスよアヌビスそれが良いでしょういるように屍の鏡暗黒の鍵扉と恐怖の心アンツーネルタジュゼル
Thank you.
当然とはいえ嬉しいものですね皆さんのおかげです
What's that, Masu? Who accompanies Sanson saved my daughter's life? That alone should prove that they're good, upstanding people with boundless loves in their hearts. What was that, Mrs. Pickman? It sounded like you just told us. This man practiced medicine without a license from the governor. Well... Objection! You authorized him to examine patients yourself. Yes, I did. I admit to that. However, according to another villager's allegations, Samson left behind a prescription at the Pickman's house. A scrap of this prescription has been admitted to the evidence. Practicing medicine without a medical license is a grave and serious crime. That's just groundless nitpicking. Your Honor, the Pickmans made a deal with the devil! They've asked him to save the daughter by sacrificing other innocent people! How dare you! I've been nothing but a good neighbor to you, and this is the thanks I get. It's not my fault your daughter has always been sickly. I even told you that you should have had Sanson treat her, and you refused to listen. That's right, it's a matter of honor. Your Honor, I can vouch for Sanson as well. My granddaughter wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for him. The great man with talents beyond any mere actor. Reddy's at fault here, it's me for inviting him into our home. Mr. Pickman. They're going to kill you. Show and weep all you want, but your justice cannot be moved by such petty concerns, nor shall I. Always require of you is the truth. I shall determine what, with my own learned, neutral eyes, who is and who is not a witch. For often does the devil appear. for those in crisis, a form most sweet and beguiling, offering their heart's desires. In the end, traveling performers are no more than drifters. All is well so long as things go the way they wish, but the first sign of trouble they disappear like so much smoke. The man has a gall to be both an actor and doctor, and how and when it suits him. Nothing like a true doctor who has earned his patient's trust. As for this actress, she's the once the curtain call falls, she piles her true trick, a harlotry.
And the son of God bless a prostitute too.
Only one who repented of for her own ways. I will not have you interpreting the Bible to suit your own ends.
Oh, so like exactly what you're doing.
As you recall, once that sinful one had repented, the Son of God drove out 7 evil spirits from her before offering his blessing. However, is Matahari capable of such a thing? Or is she instead a wretched, wicked woman who lowers men's God, betrays him, and lures him into adultery, and freely wields the 7 vices in order to ensnare her targets? In other words, a witch. Those who have fallen for such a trap inevitably seek companions with whom they might lessen their guilt. As for you, Mrs. Pickman, I see that I must put you to question when this trial is concluded. Depending on your answers, you may need to continue these proceedings.
To my beloved Monsieur Astruc, I am writing to you again so I may have better expressed my thoughts regarding the one matter we discussed the other day. Afterwards, I was extremely fortunate to find not one, but 2 theater managers who liked my performance. According to them,
Matahari. Indeed, she is nothing less than a prodigy. Her outstanding record proves it beyond any doubt. Her teaching may be shoddy, her misguided passion delusional, and her makeup garish. Yet she constantly walks a line that weaves them all together to a show she simply can't look away from. That said, she can also be considered a threat to those striving to create true art. Oh yes, I've been to see her shows countless times. I don't know how many bouquet of presents I've sent her. Of course, I don't expect anything from her in return. That is what it means to be a patron. Still lovely, I suppose there have been a lot of new faces at her shows. I can't deny I've been less willing to attend her so many French generals started showing up. They don't offer money, but given the current circumstances, they're good at earning their influence in other ways. If Matahari were to ever mistake that for her own power, well, that'd be most unfortunate.
Matahari isn't just a great actress, she's practically a living legend. This tiny theater is far too small to accommodate all her eager fans. She deserves nothing less to perform for the entire world. So I've been thinking. I'm positive that I could bring the uninhabited, attractive, and ever so memorable Salome to life on stage. So I would like to ask you, Monsieur Astruc, for assistance in bringing John the Baptist to justice. From your Matahari.
Let's get started.
玉座の支度はできています。士族の誇りにかけてあまり悩ませない楽しくなるでしょう。そうそう
Boom, boom, boom.
ゾウサボだ。そういいでしょう。私の足元で許しを乞いなさい。落ちよ。ロードレス。
This still might not be our best defense.
死になさい。
Do, 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 do.
謝罪しますわ。ネズミ相手と
So I caught him in a headlock and I killed the bastard.
潰れなさい。
That's your defense. Yes.
逃がすもの。
Okay.
命令でいいでしょう。せい。なんてくもの。無力だとたまらなく。これで終わり？いいことね。
This is ridiculous. Is it so bad to enjoy singing and dancing in plays? Silence, child!
No, let us speak. Courage has nothing to do with the truth of our words. However, those who would show contempt for others and think only of themselves will be brought to justice.
God wouldn't want us to talk about people like they're awful criminals just because they're performers. King David himself loved to dance. He even played his own harp to banish the evil spirits plaguing Saul. All of you like to drink hard cider and cause a commotion to celebrate the autumn harvest. I even know about how you played shuffleboard.
You're wrong. Of course we're going to be happy when God has seen fit to reward our hard work. But letting entertainment and temptation to our lives also makes us vulnerable to the devil's whispers. Lucifer's beauty was great enough to charm even God himself. We cannot put too much trust in ourselves. We are frail vessels, so we must always be humble and cautious. We have nothing to our names, yet we still count our blessings, so we go about our lives. We're not kings, we're not even shepherds, nothing more than lambs.
That's it? That's all we are? If there's nothing we can trust here in Salem, then where could there be?
Therefore, in compliance with French Army law, I hereby accuse Spy AF-45, aka H-21, aka Mata Hari of Holland. She is charged with leaking top secret information to Germany and its allies, concealing said information. This includes the mission in critical information such as strategies for the Hindenburg Lane, leakage of which resulted in many casualties for our army. In fact, we have received reports that our losses number no fewer than 50,000 soldiers. More recently, we also leaked information pertaining to our transport ship routes, which are subsequently sunken by enemy U-boats. From her confiscated personal belongings, we have ascertained that the defendant has accepted money from Germany, so there's no doubt of her guilt. Decision is unanimous. spying against the government and interfering with military operations via espionage are grievous crimes punishable by death. Therefore, since the defendant Matahari to be executed by firing squad. Court is now adjourned.
Your Honor, please let me say just one thing to everyone here.
You may speak, but your sins may not be appealed.
Yes, I was a spy. Some soldiers may well lost their lives because of me. But I swear to you now that my loyalty was always to France.
I see. So you claim that you love the country as a match for the soldiers who gave their lives for France. Very well then. Matara, you will face judgment for your crimes once more in death. Look their souls in the eye and proclaim your innocence. Listen to their voice, ruined by the bullets that tore through their throats, and hear them yourself. So you're saying the judge turned it? So you're saying the judge turned into a giant spectral ghost? Yes. Is this really the argument you want to be making? Did this... I don't know. It's beyond the suspension of disbelief. I said what I said. You will perish here. Do do do. Just all the defense downs. Ow.
りえないにもほど。熱を帯びなさい、マルミアドワーズ。
Doop,
下がっているように
doop.
輝き。そこ。やあ。
Ah, Gareth.
私の手よく褒められるんですよ。指輪よ、いやしめで私を見るな。この剣は傲慢たる士族の証。震えなさい、ブラックバックガラティーンですわ。
Do, do, do.
そこです。撃て、マルミアドワーズ。
Do, do. Ah, of course he wouldn't triple attack the turn that I do that. Ah, that would have been too good for me. Excuse me.
カルウェナ。はい、圧倒します。下が圧倒、誇りにかけて輝き。イーグ、こちらです。カルウェナ、砕け散りなさい。
Ah, god damn it. Okay. Activate this. Activate this. I'm gonna have you absolutely just go in. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do this.
あなた、付き合う気はありません。無力なのたまらなく。目は私はもっと。
God damn it. Alright, let's see here. Boom, boom. Wait. If I have that as a turn, go ahead and do this. Boom, boom, boom.
よし。
Boom, boom, boom.
圧倒します。最果ての品、罪の都。最後の竜は我が胸に。集え、円卓の守護者たち。ラウンド・オブ・アバロン。そこです。
Gotta proc them shields.
カルウェラ、砕け散りなさい。
Ah, there we go.
当然とはいえ嬉しいものですね。皆さんのおかげです。
Matahari. Margrethe, Gertrude Zero, MacLord. You have committed adultery through devilish means and robbed the people of Salem of their senses. You have betrayed God, and indulged in the evil of witchcraft. Name of God, the good people of Salem, I hereby sentence you to be hanged as a witch.
I see, so that's how it is. I suppose when weighed against the 50,000 people that live in Salem, my own life's small price may have saved them, huh?
Do you have a problem with my sentence?
Yes. No.
I further order her employer to have Sue to pay damages and trial fees, totaling £50, as well as an additional £30 for the cost of the hanging.
What? That's absurd. I never heard of such preposterous high court fees before.
You're showing your true colors, Witchfinder General.
Order!
How dare you show contempt for the Holy Court, unlike that venue in which you are accustomed. This is not some cheap tavern.
Get out of my way. Get back. Nobody approaches the condemned.
See your lips moving. Damn, it's no use. Can't tell what you say.
The hill, gallows. Condemned, Old Giles. Condemned, Mrs. Pickman. Condemned, Matahari.
You again.
Your Honor, I'd like to speak with you.
Samson, eh?
Are you here to ask me to overturn their sentences, like those other foolish villagers? Or are you here to call me a king again? I am but a humble servant of God and the law. No, Your Honor, I am well aware of the weight that the sentence carries. However, this is all moving far too quickly. I'd like to ask for a stay of execution.
Is that all? Very well. The executions are not set to take place for a few hours. State your case.
As you know, Your Honor, a large number of people are dissatisfied with the sentence. Salem is also currently beset by attacking monsters, which are stoking fear and grief in its people. It is eminently possible that these feelings may incite anger and confusion, which will make it much more difficult to keep the peace.
Are you telling me beware of riots?
This could be dangerous for you personally, Your Honor.
My own life is of little consequence. What more, I am told that Carter set out to Boston to bring back a new judge. In which case, regardless of what becomes of me, the great works of these trials will continue. These holy trials have begun, and neither the devil nor a saint can stop them.
Really? A saint? Motherfucker, you're just literally spelling it out. Just like, neither the devil nor a literal mouth of God himself will stop them because of your ass foolishness.
You're lying.
Samson, slice him in twain.
There's no use, but there's no way we're talking that old man out of this.
What if we tied Hopkins up, made him mysteriously vanish? Right?
No, I'm on her side. Seriously.
Fortunately, Abigail's still at home. That is good. She will not have to see any act of violence. Yeah, I don't see reckless violence helping here. Probably end up with more innocent victims.
Can't you feel it? There's a will at work behind all of this.
And
to save Matahari no matter what.
You said it. As luck would have it, there's a storm brewing right now. Who's to say it wouldn't cause the gallows to have an unfortunate accident?
Terrible idea.
Huh?
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to let Matahari be executed.
Huh?
Why?
Oh, damn it, this friggin' sucks!
Why is Matahari just going along with it?
I know she's not the type to cry and beg for her life, but it doesn't make sense that she's not even tried to protect herself. It's basically suicide.
Indeed, I wonder if... What would become of Matahari's memories? What would become of her solitude, of the suffering her soul endured?
The Reverend's reciting a prayer for the condemned. Matahari's up next. She's ignoring what he has to say, but... Wait, what's she? Her lips are moving again. What do you want to do, Master?
Reverend, read her lips, hurry.
Do you want me to lip read? Okay, got it. What language is that? Is it even English? I'm just gonna copy her sounds.
Go for it.
It's okay. True stirring. Oh, it's trust Cersei. It's okay, trust Cersei. Noose around her neck now. Damn it, she's smiling.
Your Honor, it's time.
Hang them. Magretta!
In the end, we let her die. How could you let this happen, Master?
What did Cersei do?
Don't blame her. Hmm? Uh, it moved. Something happened back at the workshop. What? The workshop. The Carter house. What happened?
It is on fire. Something's on fire in the village. Can't be a coincidence. With this storm out, they make sure a fire would never break out by accident. And someone set fire to the house on purpose.
Arson. Even I'm not all powerful. The workshop defenses are made for monsters. They can't do anything as regular villagers. Oh man, after all that work I put into making it. Divine retribution this quickly. What about Abigail?
Judge! What is it? More corpse eating monsters? What do you think all those rifles are for? Drive them off!
This time there's angry villagers among them as well. Monsters attacked someone just as he was breaking into the Reverend's house, allowing them to escape.
My lord, this is blasphemous!
We've got to do something. I'll go tell Judge Hopkins.
Out of my way, youngster! Your Honor, it's not safe here. More of the monsters are on the way.
You mean the ghouls? This is a Puritan paradise. I spent 66 days on a Doctor Reach, on a voyage in the deathly cold of winter, no less. I would expect such disruption in a famine or revolt, not in a Puritan haven. What a disappointment.
Your Honor, you need to get out of here. Hurry before they find you.
Without the armed reinforcement I sent numerous telegrams for, there's nothing we can do to hold them off. Absolutely not. My execution of these heretics is not yet complete. We must await to be certain that these wretched condemned are indeed dead, or the people rest secure in the knowledge that justice was served.
Are you mad? No one is even here to watch any longer.
Do what you will, I will not leave until I'm satisfied these criminals are dead. Your Honor.
I sense an evil aura expanding, exploding. There is more than ghouls here. What is Sanson doing?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh well, this actually works out well. Now we don't distract them ourselves. Robin, go get Matahara's body. We're taking her with us.
Her body? What are you giving me orders? Where's anyway? Or why are you giving me?
Please, Robin.
Master, I'll get Abigail.
Got it. Thanks, Neza.
You are welcome. If I see others in danger, I shall save them too.
What? Ghouls are attacking the village. People died horribly. Fuck it, I'm gonna make sure these people are dead first. I only got time for one set of bodies.
私一人だけ浮かれているということは運命にかけた戦いであればありませんね。許します。
Behold the coyote's great trick.
我にその大いなるいたずサゴデジンなれよ。
Brr. Ew. I beg your pardon. When was this a part of the fight? Elder Ghoul.
特別に許可します。許します。誇りにかけて。
Nitokus, please kill it quickly.
暗黒に扉恐怖の心。暗空ねぶた
It's an undead, so you have instant kill chance. Damn, didn't work.
もしもし。
It's quite tanky.
輝き。
Of course, it's gonna be a pain in my ass. A pain in your ass, Geronimo? Yes, a pain in my ass. You know, the one who doesn't have a good kit. I guess that's a fair way to put it.
そこです。対終末、対粛下がっているように。最果ての島、罪の都。最後の竜は我がの目に。
Put up the shields. Cleanse the curse. Go for the looping. That we can't actually do because we're too weak. Of course, he reapplies curse. Ow. Oh good, I think that's far enough. We have to get rid of this thing faster if it's just going to do shit like that. Well, we can't go any faster. We're AoE servants. You and I, and the other one's defensive. Any bright ideas, Geronimo? Well, I do have one. We might have to take a moment. See if I can't reapply my powers. Or well, my one good power. Also, that thing is hitting us really hard right now. That's kinda concerning. Oh great. This doesn't bode well. I could try that, or No, let's...
よろしい行くぞ
We have to play this much safer.
力を出すべき
Unfortunately, we can't rush this. You guys are in desperate need of this heal.
我にその大いなるいたずサゴデジンなれよ
Some heal. Look, I'm trying.
ザザンザザン熱を帯びなさい
So, you gotta heal now too.
ファラオの
I'd advise using it. Fine, fine.
黄昏の時誇りにかけて下がっているように違法の国時の終わりなれば剣は彼の手
Why are we so weak right now? It's the bounded field around us. Notice our levels are significantly diminished. Both of you are only at 40 while I'm at 35. We just cut our levels in half from their maximum. Oh, well that explains a lot.
Eh, 許します下がって圧倒し下がっているようにそこです受けるがいい足を狙いますカルウェナ砕け散りなさい
It was a painful hit.
圧倒します
そう
許します輝きもしもし
Ah, damn it, not quite enough. Ah,
回り
sorry, Nidocus.
手をお歌で
Susie, new mind.
女神ヘカテに捧げよう
切り札を出すべき、うん、
Look, if yours doesn't work, I'll finish it. But I'm pretty sure you got
私の愛
this.
しいビガ
The single target caster, after all, will be much
暴れ
stronger.
のみ同色せよメタモビグレッツ
Didn't we leave you back at Chaldea? Don't worry about it.
女神ヘカテよ感謝いたします
Abigail, are you all right? Lavania? It's me, Nezra. Nezra. My house is gone. It's all burned down. Hey, Nezra, I can't find Lavania anywhere. Do you think we could find her with this big fire to light our way? Abby, do not get too close. Fire is dangerous. Curses, these flames are too strong to put out. We must evacuate. Tiramisu is waiting for you, Abby. What a shame, since now there's nothing stopping me from going anywhere I want. Isn't that right? Abby, that's not freedom. That is more of these creatures. Our efforts on slowing them down. We're out of ammunition. Use your head to chop off their arms and legs. Keep us all safe. I know how to use a sword. Let me handle this. Oh no, you don't. Out of the way. We don't need any help from drifters. Salem's our land. A land we carved out for ourselves from a dark foreboding forest. We protected ourselves, whether we're up against Indians or the devil himself. Fine, go die then, I don't care. Hey, what are you doing? Don't you dare touch that corpse. Judge Hawthorne, I order you to arrest Tarasu and the rest of her company. They're no more than bandits now. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but we got our hands full at the moment. Fall back for now. Forgive me, Master. I'm staying here. I have to keep these people safe.
Ah. You realize that's Hopkins.
He's an idiot, a true dyed-in-the-wool moron. Forget your stupid principles for a moment and help us carry Matahari already. Just in case you were somehow not aware, dead bodies, they're really goddamn heavy.
Falling back, Zalwyn. All well and good, but where exactly do we fall back to, Tiramisu?
You there! Hands off the condemned! It's forbidden to bury criminals in the graveyard! Look, pal, I don't know what you... huh? Whoa, hang on. Matahari, did you just move? Hey, she's coming back to life! What are you doing, you idiot? Just leave her already. Nothing but another monster now.
Do not leave Matahari behind.
Whoa, cut me some slack here. You're...
Ah, my neck, it hurts.
Stay back, Your Honor.
Ah, I'm not a witch. Why? Because it's my daughter.
May God's grace be with you.
Should just let the ghouls happen. BRB, gotta pee. Alright, I'm back. Oh, god damn it. Of course it crashes. Every time today.
There we go. God damn it. Do 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 do. Really? Yeah, it's just trade up blue stacks. It does that. And of course, FGO's personal code being. Alright, is everything visible? Alright.
Master, I brought Abigail.
Miss Ringmaster, are you okay?
Somebody give me a piglet. I'm not cut out for all this running. There's that. Who are all those people behind you? I made some friends along the way. They followed me while I was running around the village. Oh, really? Crap. Tiramisu, I think we're kind of out of options.
Can't keep our secret from Abby anymore. You're telling me I've been running around carrying a whole person on my back. You've been biting the hell out of me this whole time, I might add. You sure it's safe to— Ow, 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 ow! It says, Cersei, you do all the fighting.
What will you do, Master?
Incense burner. Who? Wait, Miss Ringmaster, I know who that is. Huh?
Hello, Tiramisu. You look like you could use a hand.
Tituba, is that you? But
I'm sorry, Miss Abby. Tituba the servant is dead. She finished her role and stepped off the stage. Now that's why I'm free now. Now I'm Tituba the servant with a capital S.
what's the difference?
Don't worry about it. Free to wield my power as I see fit. Free to make my fortune. Oh, great spirits, blow them away! And that concludes your free trial. For more of my services, you'll have to pay. Shall we get set up a fixed price for every ghoul I kill? I'm also willing to offer discounts if you pay for a dozen at a time up front.
Seems like an awfully short trial. What do you mean you're not here to help us? Did you? What's your name is? Whatever your name is.
Why, of course I am helping, and people are two of the sweetest words I can think of. Every good deed deserves a good reward, right? So, how much can I put you down for? Surely you don't expect me to work for no compensation, do you?
Society fee. I'll put it on Caldea's tab.
Hopkins doesn't have a house.
Yeah, I think he's just been staying with the Reverend. If I remember correctly.
Pleasure doing business with you. Alright then, I'll make sure to provide you with excellent service during our temporary contract.
My will creates your body. Your sword creates my destiny. I shall entrust this fate to your sword!
As caster of Midrash, I swear here and now, I accept you as my master.
Hell of a time for a caster.
Really? This is my first fight. The first enemies I face are riders. This feels rigged.
Don't worry, Morgan's got him. Alright, let's do boom, boom, boom. That could have gone better. This fucking thing again. I summoned my 3 Neopets to kick your ass!
王軍いい目を背けないでそういいでしょう私の足元で許しを乞いなさい落ちよロードレスキャメロットモルゴー消えなさいブルーに諦めなさい
Alright. Boom,
いい目を
boom,
背け
boom.
よく言いました逃がすものか魔女ですので召し上げましょう多くの
Alright, that should work. Doo-doo.
命令でして
Doop.
いいですよ妖精さん拡大いいとも見せてやる
Boom!
そこ
Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Alright, another Morgan combo. Let's go!
死になさい
Tear it up!
魔女ですのでアコール多くの華麗に戦うぞ
Boom, 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 boom. Go! The power of Neopets!
汝を測り見定める戒めとなる次エニグマズ毎度あり
I'm taking the liberty of preparing to say how. Come on, I'll show you the way. By the way, I don't see your friend Sanson anywhere. Ambassador said he'd rather save Hopkins hide than come with us. I can't stand dealing with the do-right scholarly types. How awful. Thank you for saving us, but... Are you Tituba? No, you can't be. But then who are you? Abigail Williams. When prosperous nations deal with each other, sometimes information is the most precious of gifts. So I'm afraid I cannot lightly reveal my true name, not even to you. I see. I'm sorry. That said, I was your servant once, Miss Abby. With a lowercase s. You treated me so kindly, and I loved and respected you in turn. I don't plan to go by Tituba anymore, but I'll never forget our time together. In the meantime, let me tell you what most people call me. A woman from the South who rules all of Sheva as its queen. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Senpai! MASH! Oh, Senpai, I'm so sorry for making you worry. How fortunate, how lucky. Embracing tears, praise be to the Buddha.
for his guidance. This is a bounded field, huh? No idea that there was a place like this in the woods. I couldn't pick it up at all. How long have you been here? Yeah, I'm just glad you're okay, Mash. Now, can I put this body down already, or... Oh, right, go ahead, Matahari. It's okay now. You were alive. What, the whole time? The whole time? I'm still feeling sluggish, though. It definitely took a lot out of me. Looks like you're pretty resistant to poison. Actually, kind of fortunate in this case. It would have been a lot easier for you if you just gone ahead and passed out for real. What's going on? I gave her some medicine to help her fake her death. She took it before she was scheduled to be hanged. So you were only pretending to be dead? So that's nothing for an escape act. Once you know the trick, it's easy. Of course, even if you can cushion your vertebrae from the impact of the fall, you usually end up suffocating anyway, so the pressure on your neck. I did my best to preserve enough for metabolism so the blood might flow to her head. The drug I pilfered from the Wheatley house really came in handy here, but never mind that now. Said something about a will at work and all this earlier. I sure did. If Matahari had run away without atoning for his sins or facing justice in the village courthouse, I'm guessing he would have never been able to reunite with Mash. The court always demands sacrifice, huh? Of course, that queen lady helped us a good bit. If she hadn't, I'm guessing whatever this will is could have just sent Mash off to her death. Right, we basically just had a hostage release. What are you doing here, Mash? I thought you'd gone to Boston. Where's Uncle Carter? Queen Sheba and I will explain everything. But I'm afraid it'll be very hard for you to hear, Abby. That's okay. I want to know what's really going on. True name revealed. Professor Medif, true name, Queen of Shiva. The next morning, Salem, day 5. Forest safe house. You alright, Abby? You're crying out in your sleep, and your lips are deathly pale. Oh, Mash, I just had an awful nightmare. Everyone in the village yelling that I was a witch, and demanding that I atone for my sins. I'm sure what I told you last night must have come as a great shock. You lived a peaceful life ever since you were born. There's nothing you need to atone for. But what if all of it was a lie, too? Da 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 da. What kind of transition was that? Time in Salem is speeding up. Things are passing more quickly than when we first arrived. You can't tell from the inside Salem, but it's obvious when you observe it from within the bounded field. Huh? That's right. That's exactly what's going on. Everything Robin told you up till now, up till he lost sight of us, is true. I tried to accompany Mr. Carter before he left to go to Boston. I was hoping I might find a clue as to how we could leave Salem. Of course, now I can see what a rash, foolish thing that was to do.
Just glad Shiva was there to bail you out.
Right, I'll get to that as well. Can't believe this discrepancy wasn't just affecting our perception, but time itself. This distortion in the time stream near Salem's perimeter is why Robin lost sight of me.
Huh? But wait, hold on. An ability that can affect the damn time stream has gotta be pretty limited in skill. With the demon god pillar pulling it off on this kind of scale, then what the hell can we possibly do against it?
Right. After I got separated from Mr. Carter, I ended up lost in the woods. It was then that a pack of ghouls found me. I might have died if Tituba, the Queen of Sheba, hadn't happened to be close by.
I still can't believe it.
Neither can I. Never would have guessed that Tituba was actually the namesake of the near future observation lane Sheba.
Well, I'm still that famous in modern day?
Yes, your name's known far and wide.
By nerds, really, but, you know.
The story we used for our play about you and King Solomon has been told around the world.
Except in America. They don't like teaching about other cultures.
There's a great many songs about the Queen of Sheba as well.
Well, that's wonderful. That kind of name recognition should be a big help for business. Maybe I could get royalties on all of that, too.
Right, business. I probably shouldn't have told her that. Her name is all anyone knows about her. For now.
Ahem. Okay, so much as I'm still curious as to why Shiva here is the only one who escaped the Demon God Pillar's influence, our first priority is to come up with a strategy to fight that thing. Did you figure something out, Cersei? More or less. I just hit upon a possibility. What if the spell isn't directly controlling the time stream or transforming the world from the ground up? For example, if it was actually a kind of displacement spell that connected one area to another with a different flow of time, you could achieve essentially the same effect with relatively less energy expended. Though, of course, that kind of transient time-space control would still be almost godlike on its own. Cersei, you wouldn't be a witch, would you? Nope, I'm not a witch. I'm the Queen Witch.
Very young for a queen. More like a princess witch.
Shut up! You know, stuff like that hurts even more when you're not even trying to be mean.
Abby, I know this may be hard to understand, but all those of us from Chaldea are involved in magical things.
As long as we aren't blasphemers. I understand. Neither is Lavinia. I can't believe that someone is bad just because they use spells.
And she really did know about Lavinia was all along.
Even different pastors says the Bible tells us different things when they give sermons. I'm sure God is forgiving even to people who try to use spells. Especially if they try to use them to do good things and make people happy.
Thank you, Abby. I know this must be hard. I'll hope you'll find it. You'll help us.
I will.
Queen of Sheba, will you lend a hand to Chaldea?
Yes, of course. I can't wait to polish off this demon god pillar.
Hey, Queenie, you do know this isn't like ordering one of everything at the local tavern, right?
Does this mean you still don't know or why you were summoned to Salem? I remember Da Vinci confirmed that Cersei was summoned thanks to the near or future observation lens Sheba. Were you summoned in the same way? I honestly don't know. That might explain how I'm here, but not why. All I can say for sure is that someone performed the summoning without paying the usual price. So I ended up trapped in Salem and got assigned to a role that suited whoever summoned me. It wasn't exactly an ideal turn of events, but after my role as Tituba was finished, I ended up becoming a ghoul with lingering regrets and getting completely obliterated. Sorry about that. So if it wasn't formed a provisional contract tiramisu, I wouldn't have been able to stay materialized. Instead, I'd be hiding in the safe house, dreading the moment my magical energy finally ran out.
In that case, does that mean the one who summoned her and the ones who were assigned to her role are different people? If they are, does that mean the latter tried to get rid of her after she was no longer useful? She'd run into her, and if I hadn't run into her in the woods, I'd certainly be a ghoul myself by now. I came terrifyingly close to dying. She rescued me, even though it put her at risk of disappearing. So I want to believe we can trust her.
There's something else I'm wondering about that seems kind of important. How are we still here after getting completely obliterated? Or how are you still here after getting completely obliterated as a ghoul? Makes no damn sense. Not just some sort of trick, is it?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that just yet.
What? Why the hell not?
'Cause I still can't prove anything. Or well, I don't know what happened to my perspective, but if I tell you all, that will make it fact.
You're the same Tituba who took care of us at the Carter house, right?
Yes, but while I do have some memories from when I was Tituba, now they weren't my memories. At the time, though, I thought I really was Tituba. Like my whole brain was hazy and muddled. So someone was blocking your thoughts. It's gotta be related to my summoning, too. Because I'm pretty sure you were originally supposed to be summoned to Salem as yourself. But the summoning didn't go as planned, seeing how you ended up being forced to the role of Tituba. In other words, whoever summoned you messed up, and I was brought in as your backup. Am I right? I can't answer that.
Same deal as before, huh? Alright, if we can't answer that question, at least tell us this. Why can't you answer that question?
Because I don't want to make enemies out of you.
Is there any way we can contact Chaldea again?
Our channel Chaldea reopened at the same time Queen Sheba was revived. Given what else has happened with the near future observation lens, that can't be a coincidence. It's really difficult, isn't it? Between the demon god pillar and the people of Salem. It almost feels like homework King Solomon left for us.
God damn it, King Solomon.
So everyone suspects Uncle Card? There are things I have to ask him myself. Can't believe he would ever leave you behind like that, Mash. Yes, it's been one surprise after another. I must say. Though you're taking this all remarkably well. Well, Abby, I could learn a thing or two from you. Me? Oh, thank you. I'm just a child. I still don't even understand half what you told me about Chaldea. And that whole fake timeline thing, yeah, that was confusing as well. I know Tiramisu tried to explain it during the trial. That was weird. All I really know is that you're all good people. Thank you, Abby. She's strong, very wise. I'm sure she's feeling scared and alone, but she's able to compartmentalize so it doesn't overwhelm her. I think we have a lot in common with Abigail right now. During the incineration of humanity, we were all that remained of the world had been wiped out. So many things I had taken for granted were swept from under us and didn't know what we could trust. Even then, I had a lot of people I knew I could depend on. Even though I didn't have confidence in anything about myself, I knew nothing about the world at large. I had people who cheered me up, looked out for me, and I had everything like it was no big deal. Someone who was always one step ahead, holding out her hand for me with a smile. Can't express how incredibly fortunate I was to have that. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for everyone who was with me. All that is why I can't let Abigail go through this alone. She's just an ordinary little girl. She deserves happiness as much as anyone else. It'd be horrible to just let her sink into despair all alone.
Mash, I need to go back to Salem. I can't stay here. I just can't help but worry.
Are you going to go see Lavania?
Yes. Guess you saw right through me, didn't you?
I'll go with you. There's still some things I want to look into in town. I'll ask Senpai for permission to have someone else come along. I think Nazwa would be a good choice.
Oh yes, I love Nazwa. She tells me all sorts of wonderful things about the world never heard of.
Yes, as far as I'm concerned, they're all wonderful, Senpai.
See you later, Mash. Be careful. You know, she also taught me all sorts of different ways to kill a person. She showed me a rocket punch. It was really cool.
I will. Please take care of Senpai while I'm gone, Robin.
Sure thing. Me, Master, and Cersei can handle things. Not sure splitting the party is the smartest move, I'm not sure what else we can do. Can't exactly have Matahara and not Tituba out and about when everyone thinks they're dead. So stay behind at the forest safe house. Damn it, Frenchie, of all the times for you to bail on us. Sansa knows what he's doing. Yes, you're right, but man, still a right bell end. Alright, let's get ourselves out of the town center. Town's speeding up here, right? I can still run while carrying you both. Hup!
Hey, put me down! I don't need any man to carry me.
Well then fly, bitch! This is mostly for my convenience.
Just Hopton's a busy man. He's only just escaped a dire threat to his life last night.
Yeah, thanks to me, asshole.
Yeah! So in these dangerous times, we're not letting anyone suspicious near that house.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, end of discussion! By the way, you Lord had better not have gone and buried that condemned woman's body in the graveyard.
No, we buried her in the forest. Don't worry about it.
May have more important things to worry about than proper burials just now, but that doesn't mean the village is just gonna forget what you've done. You ask me, you should burn that body. Only proper thing to do for a witch.
Sanson's off his damn rocker. I regret that I will not be able to accompany you for the time being. Nor can I share what I've learned while I've been away, as it is a matter of utmost secrecy. Yeah. The witch trials will do that to you. What a load of crap! That is quite the pickle, isn't it? Sanson, what the hell? More like a whole jar of pickles. Can't just let this slide, Master. I think he's lost sight of what we're supposed to be doing here.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing either.
If I were you, I wouldn't have hesitated to use a command spell to remind him who's boss. Could have turned him into a leper and had a limb or two fall off, or even just made him into a bigger or pig. Then again, in his case, maybe a Mengalia sheep pig would suit him better, or maybe even a white-horned owl. You did manage something, though, right, Robin? Yeah, more or less. I am the old hand when it comes to these kind of squabbles.
Huh? I see. So you slipped Sanson a note explaining what's going on, did you? Well, he should at least have enough information to keep us all on the same page. Nice job, Matcha.
Oh God, it's you. Would you mind coming with me, please? You're the old man we met at the tavern. That's right, and there's probably in there right now. Don't tell me there's more ghouls. No, it's not them. It's the sailors. They're out of control. Did Nuzza stir up some more trouble? No, it can't be her this time. She would do that with children around. Let's just forget about it, Master. Nothing newsworthy about sailors getting in drunken brawls. Sailors, those would be the men of the sea you mentioned before, right?
Side-eye Cersei? Yes? Ooh, starts walking away. Master, isn't her thing, yes, turning sailors into pigs? We should probably stop her. I see. So there's a harbor here. Very clever, the demon god pillar, I've got to say. Come on, Tiramisu, let's go. Hurry it up, Tug Tug. I want to go make more pigs. Mean you have an innate resistance to demon god pillars? I didn't think that was even possible for a servant. Hey, flattery will get you everywhere. If you wanted to keep talking me up, by all means go ahead. So now that everyone's gone, just us here, could I talk to you about something, just between us? What is it? You made a conscious choice to stay here, didn't you? If you really wanted to go back to the village, you could have figured out a way. You chose to stay behind, though. You stay behind because, unlike the others, you don't trust me. That was a very wise decision. I see his perspective as the stories say. Yes, you're exactly right. The fact that you spent so much time around Mr. Carter alone is enough for me to have my doubts. But that's not the only reason. I also have personal interest in you. I want to know what was behind the strange feelings I had when I performed as you in our play a few days ago. I would have liked to have seen that play for myself. It's not entirely accurate to say I have a resistance to demon god pillars as such. What I do is human and demon god pillar blood running through my veins, so it's not that I'm not affected, it's that I affect others. My father was human, my mother was a djinn who came from the desert. So you're half human and half djinn? Elementals, holy spirits, demon gods, djinn. These beings may have different names, but in reality, they're all the same. Once I focus my attention on a specific place, it becomes impossible to make vague or otherwise ill-defined deals and agreements there. In essence, I can create a kingdom of Sheba, where my word is law where I go. The battlefield that makes up this safe house no exception. Queen of the Southern Kingdom. I read about you in the Bible, of course. I even heard some sermons that say your kingdom was actually the lost Garden of Eden. Much I'd like to say it was, I'm afraid it's giving me too much credit. I mean, if that was true, I'd have to be a messenger from God or something. Are you sure? I think it would suit you wonderfully. Just like this Salem is an anti-Eden. A place where hearts praying for happiness are twisted and doubt suspicion, leading to terrible crimes. Let's stop it, no matter what. Queen of Sheba, now is your chance to tell me everything you know, even just your best guess, about the Demon God Pillar, and what it's trying to accomplish here in Salem. You showed up right when Mash and the rest of us were in danger, as if you planned it. To be honest, you can see the future, can't you? That's why Chaldea's observation lens is named after you, isn't it? Sometimes revealing the future can change what may happen. It makes some things more likely than others. Part of the reason I ended up failing is because I held on to too much knowledge, too many secrets. That's what you meant when you said you didn't want to make enemies of us. Right. The trap that had been laid here in Salem is frighteningly cunning. Sharing information about it would put me in danger too, so I'd rather not. You already died not just once but twice. Nothing scares me anymore, so please. Ears twitching. That sounds adorable. That's so cute. Yeah, see? Matahari knows what's up. Alright. But I can't tell you for free. I'm the Queen of Sheba after all. Huh? Are you serious? I was, well. I was hoping you could tell me about a certain man. One that only those who have been in Chaldea would know. She looks so embarrassed. She's acting like Roman. Just your memories of him from when he was a human. Is that all you want? Yes, of course I'd be happy to. Teehee. Now I see. So it was your feelings for him that had an effect on our play. I suppose so. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Hills Gals was hoping to never have to come here again. Abby, over there.
Oh my, there she is, right by the hill. Thank you, Neza. Mash, would you mind waiting here, please?
And off she goes. That white hair, it must be Lavinia. Wonder what she's doing here. This place stinks of blood, but I do not sense evil, not now. That captain at the wharf just now, much more monstrous look to him. I suppose everyone's different in their own ways.
Yevgenia! Looking for you everywhere. What happened to you? Your hands are filthy.
What do you want?
I just met a man named Captain Alden at the wharf. He told me you've been staying with him at the Harbor Inn and that you gone and stopped by your home. We looked for you there too, but couldn't find you, so we came here.
That isn't his real name. His real name is Captain Marsh. He's from the South Seas. Been friends with my family for a long time. I was cleaning up my house. Captain Marsh said I should mortgage it, but by next week it'll belong to the bank.
Huh?
Were you kicked out of your home too, Abby? Serves you right. That said, I'm sure they'll rebuild your house in no time.
Yeah, I got evicted by fire.
And you won't have any trouble finding a place to stay.
Don't worry about me.
Yevgenia, about your family. I don't want to hear it. I see you're still with that troop. You didn't tell them our secret, did you?
No, I promise I never tell a soul. Besides, they're just fitter than Salem. They're better off not knowing anyways.
Lavinia, Abigail, have you ever thought about leaving Salem? Captain Marsh said he'd take us anywhere. Jamestown, Barbados, anywhere. Maybe don't go to Jamestown.
Leave Salem, you mean with you?
Yes. We could leave here, go somewhere far away. I don't know where, but somewhere.
How could we possibly do that? We're just children.
Are you worried about the fare? Don't be.
No, I'm worried about our age, and we are tiny people. We can't exactly get a job like this.
My family's given Captain Marsh lots and lots of gold, enough to buy 12 ships.
Oh, holy shit.
Already I'm more than paid for 2 small passengers. He won't turn you away, I promise. So I want you to decide right now.
Right now? I can't. Uncle still isn't back yet. And besides, the weather's been so bad that no ship be able to set sail for.
That doesn't matter. Captain Marsh would never ever wreck his ship. I promise you we can leave Salem safely. But he was only willing to bring the 2 of us on board. You can't tell the truth about this.
I'm sorry, Vania. I can't. I just can't. Robin's just there, invisible, with his noble phantasm. Or his, No, it's not his noble phantasm. It's, I guess it's like some sort of special ability of his. It's not presence concealment. It's a special variant of it. It's tied to his cloak. It's really cool. Well, he's just like hanging out there listening to all this. Man, they really don't want us to know all this shit. Well, too bad.
I can't leave Salem no matter what. I see. And I guess this is goodbye. Yevgenia, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about you and your family. I don't even know why I could begin to apologize. I don't forgive you, but I accept your apology. Will you still be my friend no matter how far away you go? Friends? We were never friends. Yes, we were. And you're still my friend. I'm not. Doesn't matter what you say. You're still my friend. Thank you. I love you, Lavania. Can't breathe, Abby.
Yeah, she's blushing. Adorable.
Goodbye, Lavania. Goodbye, Abby. I knew you would say that. Grandfather, I will fulfill our family's wish. I promise.
I didn't pronounce any of that right. Alright, I think I'm gonna end things there for today. So, I'd like to wish you all a fond farewell, and thank you all for stopping by. If you like this, of course, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, because it really helps me out. So, until next time, fare thee well.